people who came from the sky.
In the sky, yeah.
Yo,
What up? What up? How you been, bro?
what up, man? I've been, man. I've been.
Man,
How about yourself?
give me 1 second, bro. I might be on. I'm gonna have to switch.
All right.
What the hell? 1 second, bro. But yeah, man, your
Got it.
Facebook got taken, bro.
Facebook, Instagram. Gone.
I'll be right back.
All right. Yeah, she gone. So I'm pretty sure I got hacked. So if anybody gets any crazy messages from me or about me, it ain't me. I had to lock down my phone and everything. So it is what it is. We appreciate those who were able to join us today. We missed yesterday because it was Easter Sunday, and just wanted let everybody have their time with their families and all of those good things. And always, we didn't know how the timing was going to work and all that, so we just felt better it'd be best to come on Monday after the holidays are over and put on a show for you guys, man. Bro, you good over there?
Yeah, I'm good. Yeah, I had to switch my account on my other Google account. Welcome, y'all.
Yeah, middle letters.
Middle letters, we're in here. Yeah, I don't know if we talk more about it, but yeah, Rashad's Facebook is gone. Hopefully we can get that figured out for him here in the future. That's unfortunate, bro. I'm pretty upset that happened to you.
I know, man. I was on the posting frenzy too, man.
Man, I don't know. Hopefully you can get your account back. That's what I'm always thinking about. You gotta get all that work. You know what I mean? All that work to bring it back. So yeah. Anyways, how was your weekend, bro?
Weekend was cool, man. Just chilled, really. Chilled here at the house. People came over Saturday, so it was a good time, man. How about you?
It was good. Same thing. Chilled.
Mhm.
Got some good food, and then went over to mom and dad's house and had some really good food. Easter.
There you go.
Had a pretty good debate. Like, I didn't know it was gonna be a debate, but turned into a debate. Yeah, it was a good time though.
Always happens during the holidays.
I always, I'm not really not much to say about it. It was a good conversation.
Right. Right. A little political
maybe
today.
We'll get back into my other podcasts though. And,
Right.
Start talking more about the culture and talking about politics more. Yeah, I like that stuff as well. I think it's always good, always fun to talk about, and we talk about it so much over here. I would like to bring more of it into context over on that page. So I'm noodling in my brain if I'm gonna do that solo or my homeboy wants to join me. But yeah.
All right. Well, we got Nathan White in the building. Thank you for showing up, sir. We appreciate you as always. I have my fingers crossed that Father Taylor will be here this fine night.
I hope he shows up. His birthday is tomorrow, so shout out to Dad. Happy birthday,
Happy early birthday,
old man. We love you.
Love you, man. You guys went out for dinner?
We're on for dinner Friday, but I want to see. I'm gonna give him a call if he still wants to do that. The plan was to come out here to Minneapolis, but I don't know. It might be easier to keep it somewhere out there.
Right.
Now I think about it now. If he really wants to get out here and have some fun in the city, that's his prerogative.
Right.
But yeah.
Turn up for the birthday for the one time.
Yeah, 75. So shout out to him, man.
Yeah, shout out. So we got a interesting one for you guys today. We were kind of talking about it last show. Project Looking Glass. So very interesting stuff. It's basically the CIA found a way to look into the future.
Yep. CIA found a way to look into the future. Ooh.
What's
This
up?
is a better video shot that you have up top. I put the one I had on bottom, I believe. I gotta change our description. So anyways,
Okay.
way better video. It's 14 minutes, almost 17. It's even better.
Okay.
Um anyways, this is something that was mentioned, I think was mentioned last week, bro.
Last week we were talking about it. Yeah.
Um the CIA has dropped a whole bunch of unclassified documents. So don't take our word for it. And I'm big on that, man. You don't have to take my word on anything I tell you. You can go look it up. You know what I'm saying?
Same. Right.
Um, and if I'm
Yeah, I
wrong,
heard about that. I heard about the Catholic Church to do the same thing. They could look at the
okay,
future. Yep.
okay. Um, don't take my word for it. Go look into it. And it's up to you to decide what you want to believe in or not. But a lot of CIA documents have dropped. And we've covered kind of a lot of them through these YouTube reactions. Um, and this is called Project Looking Glass.
That's
We've covered
looking
Project
glass.
Stargate. We've covered the Gate program.
Hmm.
And open up your gates. Open up doing Hemi sync. You can literally do that on if you Spotify or YouTube. You can literally do Hemi sync whenever you want. So yeah, don't take my word for it. Don't take my brother's word for it. But we don't care. You know what I'm saying? We don't care
Yep.
about being, I guess the right one all the time. I don't really
Right.
care about that. I'm just trying to get you the
Yeah.
information
Yep.
and talk about things I care about.
Yep. We just think this shit is really cool and
Yeah,
interesting. So, that's why we do the show.
that's what we do the
You know,
show.
yeah, and we'll probably in the future start having more side quests where it's kind of like I'm thinking, bro, like maybe like a debate format type thing. You know what I'm saying about this
That
stuff?
do more deep dives in this stuff. Like
Hmm.
actually, like what we're doing now is reacting to it, but we
Yeah.
can do this stuff. We can
Right.
just knock out three subjects, boom, 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 and go more deep dives into it. Um,
Right.
we can even the descriptions give you our sources. But it's just crazy. A lot of this stuff is actually things you can go look at on Google that
Hmm.
we. These are the things we find cool, and then you go on Google and you look it up, and there's a whole document about it.
The whole document about it.
That's what throws
Right.
me off about all this stuff.
Right. Right. Exactly. What was the Danger might say? You don't have to be right with it. It's interesting. Exactly. Because we don't know. Nobody knows.
No,
You know what I'm saying? Like we don't know what they're telling us is true. Like
right.
even on because things are disclosed for so long, when then the sun disclosed and then it's redacted. So yeah, we don't
The
know.
only thing that throws me off is that we will talk about these things, and then, like, down the line, they will pop up. You know what I
Hmm.
mean? And it's
Right.
like, "Whoa," like, that was so there was some facts to what we were looking at that we just thought that was interesting. You know what I
Right.
mean?
That part.
Definitely these conversations about consciousness, and, bro, I meant to send you something. This dude was talking about how your heart is actually an electromagnetic, magnetic, energy field, and it's true. Your heart is
Hmm.
literally an electromagnetic energy field. They've literally
Really?
proven it.
No
Yeah,
freaking way.
yeah.
Like
So, like,
we're talking like in comparison to Earth magnetic field.
kind of
Like we
like
talking
your
about
heart,
that?
people can feel that. People can feel it, but your heart
Hmm.
sometimes will think of the person that you're with.
Yeah.
Your brain has a magnetic field around
Hmm.
it, but your heart's has a bigger one. And we were showing something in regards to frequency and stuff like that, and they discussed it.
Hmm.
And the frequency of the earth and all that stuff, and how like
Yeah.
I think it was the Atlanteans had the power to basically like they could sequence with the earth a
Yeah.
vibration, the earth heart. Well, they're using their heartbeat some kind of way to do that.
Yeah, they were. Yeah, they were synced. So let's see. Just look at Star Wars. Yeah, Star Wars. A lot of people don't know, man. Star Wars. George Lucas did some reading
Yeah,
when he wrote that. He
yeah.
he read and researched ancient civilizations, and that's how he came up with Star Wars.
A lot of those authors
Yeah.
did that. A lot of those
Uh,
like J.R. Tolkien, um,
Yeah.
all of these really these fictional. I would even say J.K. Rowling. She's problematic, but she definitely knew about some stuff. In
Right.
biblical conversations or other religions that she brought into her writing.
Hmm. Hmm.
Reading it now as an adult, I'm not a big fan of Harry Potter. but that's a different
Yeah,
conversation. But
definitely, definitely for the good.
yeah,
So you can pick about another person's intention through the energy. CC's talking about. Yeah,
yep,
you kind of
yep,
feel their vibe. You know what I'm
yep.
saying? Somebody comes
That
in the room and you don't like their
that's
energy.
interesting. Yeah, I never thought about it, but yeah, yeah, your heart is probably hitting their field and isn't gelling and whatever. But anyways, so we're gonna do this.
So you
Go ahead.
could before you do that, so you can kind of equate it to auras, right? Pretty much the same thing. So when Goku and Vegeta and all those guys are powering up those auras, it's coming
That's
from within
really
them.
interesting. I didn't think about it
Yeah.
like that either. That's an
Oh.
interesting way to think about it.
Mhm. Mhm.
But
It's
yeah, I just did a quick Google search, and granted, AI, you Google, but yeah, your heart has an electromagnetic field. Crazy shit, man. I thought that was crazy. That's the thing. Like, middle letters, it may not this may not tickle your fancy. This may not get you to think about stuff, but you really start to think about it. You're like, that's pretty cool. Do we not know? Um,
right.
about
Right.
about ourselves.
Yeah. Yeah,
So
absolutely.
anyways,
Yeah, that's like more vibration. Yeah. Yeah.
in colors, remember,
Yeah.
the project the GATE program, how if you think the color red helps with, like, training, the color purple helps with healing. That's what they were saying in the CIA
Yeah.
document.
Yep. I
Um,
remember that thing you sent me, like where you look at you do this little thing, whatever, and you kind of see like your aura color. It was
yeah.
on Instagram or
Yeah,
whatever.
that was weird. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. Yeah, that was weird. And granted,
Yeah.
that could just be, like, how your eyes are working, not whatever, but
Right.
this is
It
some
might have
weird
been
things.
suggestive. Yeah.
Right,
Yeah.
right,
My
right.
body run a 12-volt system, kind of like the Teslas, right?
Your body has an electromagnetic current going through. Like
Mhm.
that's interesting to
Why
think
is that?
about.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um,
And
anyways,
and the robots and on what was it on the Matrix? They do that, so they use this as
they use
batteries.
our bodies, yeah.
Yep. All right, man. So we're going to go
Hmm.
into project, and I'll run this one, bro,
You
because
wanna
you
run it?
probably yeah.
Bet.
Could you
Yeah, you doing the hack headlines?
say
The
what?
top one? You're doing the
Yeah.
top video on the
Yeah.
okay, yeah. So that
That
one?
one. That's the one you
Right.
want. Okay.
Yeah.
Perfect. All right. So this is. Hold on, guys. I gotta shout these folks out. So this is by
Headline.
hack headlines. Kobe already shouted them out. Um, and so yeah, thank you for letting us use your content, and we're just gonna go ahead and get into it. Project Looking Glass.
What if the
Oh, I need to share my screen.
You're sharing.
Okay, I'm sharing it. All right, let's get it.
most powerful people on Earth built a machine that could see the future, and what they saw terrified them so badly
Yeah,
they tried to break
Nikolai
reality
Tesla was
itself to escape it?
really wise.
What if every decision, every world event, every manipulation for the
And then
last 50 years has
Donald
been
Trump's
leading
uncle
to
stole
one
his
inevitable outcome they
note,
can't
some
control?
information.
Because according to multiple whistleblowers, that's exactly what happened. They looked into every possible future, every timeline, every scenario, and they all ended the same way. They lose, we win. So
Mm.
in 2012, they built a 17-mile
Hmm.
particle accelerator underground and tried to rip open space-time to create a new timeline where they could stay in
Wait,
control.
did they say
The
1712?
Mandela effect.
When
Go
did they say
back.
that?
I don't know when they say go back a little bit. I'm confused on what we won. Won what?
Yeah.
Culture endlessly recycling. Reality feeling. Lose, we win. So in 2012, they
Okay,
built a
2000.
17-mile particle accelerator underground and tried to rip open space-time to create a new timeline where they could stay in control. The Mandela effect. Time accelerating. Culture endlessly recycling. Reality feeling off. You're not imagining it. You're living in the aftermath of their failed attempt to rewrite the future. By the end of this video, you'll understand why reality feels broken, why they're desperately trying to keep you distracted, and why, no matter what they do, they've already lost. So, what exactly is Project Looking
Lost
Glass?
what?
According to multiple whistleblowers, including a microbiologist named Dan Burish, who claims he worked at Area 51's S4 facility, Project Looking Glass was a classified military program that began in the 1970s and continued through the early 2000s. It wasn't a time machine, but a device that allowed us to view probable future outcomes to any given scenario. The looking glass device was described as a large, ringed apparatus that looks like something between a particle accelerator and a stargate. At its center was what insiders called the yellow cube. The machine worked by creating a controlled distortion in spacetime, essentially bending light and gravity to peer into what might happen days, months, or years in the future. Operators could input different scenarios and variables, and the device would project probable outcomes. Think of it like a quantum computer combined with a crystal ball running simulations of reality itself. Some researchers claim the
Hmm.
technology was reverse engineered from ancient Sumerian cylinder seals,
I believe that.
suggesting this knowledge is thousands of years old. Others say it came from recovered alien artifacts during projects like Roswell. Either way, according to testimony, by the 1970s, this technology was operational at a facility in Nevada, and the military industrial complex had been quietly using it to make strategic decisions about everything from geopolitics to economic policy. They were essentially playing chess with the future, but the game was rigged in their favor, and for a while it worked. But then something unexpected happened. Around the year 2000, operators of Project Looking Glass started noticing something impossible. No matter what variables they changed, no matter what decisions they simulated, all probable futures began converging on a single point in time.
That's
December
great.
21st, 2012. You know that date. The Mayan calendar, the supposed end of the world. According to multiple testimonies,
Gosh.
when operators tried to look past 2012, the machine showed nothing but static. The future simply stopped.
Hmm.
Or more accurately, it became impossible to predict.
It's definitely
The
starting
elites
up
who had
again,
been
Nathan.
using this technology to manipulate world events allegedly
And I mean, they've been
Oh,
going on for years about the Mayan calendar, 2012.
that's an interesting take, Nate.
Well, like this right here.
Yeah. 'Cause some people have been talking about that, and I was like, I haven't really looked into it enough, but like the amount of time it's taking them to get to the moon, it's taking longer than it would back in the 50s and 60s. And so people are like, why would it take longer now if you've already been there in faster time?
Right.
Now,
But
here's
also
the
the moon pulls away every year,
that's a good point.
a couple of inches at a time.
Yeah, so it could be definitely further after 50, 60 years.
Right.
Um,
Right.
but what if something like this is like? Well, let's keep watching. I'm gonna see if they say it, but
Yeah. All right. Let's see what you say. It was so to me in middle school. I was fascinated by it. Wait,
hmm.
you were aware of this in middle school?
Aware of Project Looking Glass?
You're way
No, they
ahead of
did
your
this in
time, bud.
2012. Well, they can wait.
Wait a
They built
minute.
didn't they build this thing in 2012? I'm confused
No,
now.
no, they built it in the 70s, but
Oh, what was the thing
around
in 2012?
around
Right.
2000, they saw that all the possible timelines were converging on one point, and that was in 2012, and they could no longer see past 2012.
Okay.
So, keep rolling.
went into what one source called blind panic, because for the first time, they
Oh,
couldn't see what
Oh,
was
okay.
coming. They
Okay,
couldn't
gotcha.
manipulate the outcome. Some researchers believe this convergence represented one of three possibilities. Option 1, an extinction level event, solar flares, pole shift, nuclear war, something that would wipe the slate clean. Option 2, a technological singularity, the emergence of artificial intelligence so advanced that human models of prediction become obsolete. Option
mm,
3, a consciousness shift, humanity reaching some kind of spiritual awakening or dimensional ascension that fundamentally changes the rules of reality itself. According to testimony, Project
Christ
Looking
knows.
Glass was officially decommissioned around 2006. The hardware was allegedly dismantled, research buried in classified archives, and all personnel sworn to silence. But the question is, why would they shut down the most powerful tool they ever had? According to the
They couldn't use
researchers,
it
they didn't
anymore.
shut it down because it stopped working. They shut it down because of what it was telling them. Remember that convergence point we talked about? According to insiders, what the looking glass device showed them was this. No matter what they did, no matter how they manipulated events, no matter what moves they made, they lose. The timeline convergence meant their ability to control the future was ending.
I love that.
The script they'd been writing for humanity was being overwritten by something bigger, whether you want to call it collective consciousness, divine intervention, or just the natural evolution of humanity waking up. They could see themselves losing control, and there was nothing they could do to stop it. Dan Burish claimed that the looking glass showed a future where humanity awakens to the truth, where the old systems of control collapse,
Have
where
to take
people
out that
reclaim their
soda.
sovereignty.
Mhm.
And
Water.
past 2012, that future became inevitable. They couldn't rewrite the script anymore. What happens next is something that might actually explain why your reality feels broken. The elites who had been using Project Looking
Possibly,
Glass
mate.
for decades suddenly found themselves staring at an unavoidable future where they
That's
lose
interesting.
everything. So, what would you do if you had unlimited money, unlimited resources, and unlimited desperation? You'd try to break out of the timeline itself. That brings us to the Large Hadron Collider. CERN, the European Organization for Nuclear Research.
But see, that's the problem. You have all these endless resources. You could make the world better,
Mm-hmm.
but you use it to gain more power, to have more of an edge. I just don't understand people like that. Those can't be human beings, man.
People would say that's who humans are, which I firmly don't think that's
I don't believe it.
I don't think that's what humans really are. But
No.
like that's why people think like like communism wouldn't work, but like you don't take in the fact of the of human nature and how we're competitive and how we won't be happy with whatever whatever. And I'm saying if you had whatever you wanted, I don't think you would care. Like the next person had
No.
whatever they wanted. I just don't like and to act like resources in the world are finite.
Mhm.
Just a weird mentality. It's not. It's not finite. We can make whatever we want.
Right. Right. I agree. Anyway, no, keep rolling.
Operates the most powerful and expensive scientific instrument ever built, a 17-mile ring buried underground on the Swiss-French border. When it's running at full capacity, it smashes protons together at nearly the speed of light. The official story? It's for studying the fundamental building blocks
Yep.
of reality, understanding particle physics,
That's the official
discovering things
story.
like the
What is
quote-unquote
it?
God particle. But many people believe that CERN was actually built to manipulate the fabric of
Touche.
reality itself. Think about the timeline. Early 2000s. Project Looking Glass shows timeline convergence. All futures lead to their defeat. 2008. CERN is completed and begins initial tests. 2009 to 2010. First major high-energy collisions. The Mandela effect suddenly enters public consciousness. 2012. CERN announces discovery of the God particle. The exact year Looking Glass couldn't see past. Coincidence? Or a last-ditch attempt to
The
alter the
God
locked
particle, huh?
timeline by
I gotta look
literally
into that
smashing
next.
reality
I
at
never
the
heard of
quantum.
that.
Dude, I've heard of it. I'm not familiar with it. Like, I don't understand a whole lot about it. So, yeah. So that's
What's the
something I definitely
guard?
got to look into.
What is the God? I'm interested in that.
Nathan, what do you know about the God particle?
What's hella dope about this show is that um every time we watch something, we get another topic.
Yeah. I'm like, what? We need to dig into that. Because I spent some time on Delusional, bro. I go for a visit from time to time. Yeah. Yeah. Sometimes a good way to live your life, you know.
I need to confess something real quick too.
What's
As
up?
an individual, when we say things like CERN and stuff like that, I don't. If I don't look into it, I always have a tad bit of like skepticism is the right word I want to say.
Skepticism?
Skepticism, and
Mm.
so looking it up, not I didn't even think CERN was really a thing. They're a thing,
Oh.
so
Oh, yeah.
which whatever.
Oh, yeah.
And yeah, they're a nickname for the Higgs boson, a subatomic particle discovered in 2012. They found it in 2012, huh?
Just so happened to find it in 2012.
The original name was coined by the Nobel Peace Prize winning physicist Leon Linderman in his 1993 book, The God Particle. If the universe is the answer, what is the question?
Mm.
Yeah,
So, the,
I'm not gonna
so
read too much of that because I want to look into
yeah.
that.
They said they made a small black hole at the facility. We should definitely be concerned. Yeah. Yeah. I heard about that, man. And they keep making them, not just the one, right? They made multiple black holes. And there's a conspiracy theory that they tore a hole in reality, and so that's why we're having all these Mandela effect type things happening. I didn't really notice the Mandela effect type of things until like maybe 2016, 2017, something like that. But
People, well, okay, fact check. No, there was no black hole, but you know, I'll look
okay,
again in a little bit.
okay, all right, it's conspiracy. It's conspiracy.
Well, yeah, because just like what Nate just said, I'm just going off AI, so AI is not 100%, but it might produce microscopic quantum black holes. None have been detected. So this is Reddit. So
Okay, so
um,
microscopic. I can see microscopic. I can see that.
I don't, bro, I didn't even think CERN really was a thing. I mean, or
Yeah.
whatever. I didn't think they
Like,
did the thing that Google just told me that they did at least. So
yeah. I mean, what did you think the giant hydrogen collider was?
I mean, I was like, oh yeah, CERN, whatever that group that I haven't really looked into.
Yeah,
That can't be really a thing that they did. You know what I mean? And
right.
yeah, it is. Like just a
That's the
quick
thing.
Google search.
Yep,
It'll be
yep.
interesting.
CERN. What's the other one? The one that controls the weather. That HARP.
What?
Yeah, they got one that controls the weather too. Yeah, bro. Yeah, it's all conspiracy theory, man. But yeah, they supposedly can control the weather. We've been able to control the weather for years, decades. It's so the conspiracy.
So then we are a level
No,
one. If we can control the weather, then we would be considered a level one society. Then why is it a secret?
that part. That part. I mean, think about it, man. You've had these crazy ass hurricanes, the crazy weather, the snow, that crazy snow that we had in January. That stuff was weird. Minnesota probably wasn't that weird, but like in the Northeast, man, they were calling it snowcrete. Like it was like concrete snow. Now you
Mm.
say, well, that's just frozen snow, and they're like, and I was working with people out there, and they're like, nah, this is something completely different. Never seen this thing ever. We've never seen snow like this before.
Hmm.
It was just weird, like it was almost artificial. All right, go ahead. You want to read that?
Yeah, I believe that Alan Watts discovered the God particle and spoke about it frequently through his lectures. It exists in the mind and not in a measurable sense. They named that shit like a rock band.
Yeah, 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 yeah. But they,
Oh,
yeah, you remember El Nino, man? That was how long ago was that? That was a long time ago. But
man, I was a kid, I think.
yeah, you're a kid. But that was the start of it, man. But we'll keep going. We'll keep going.
level. So here's the theory: CERN was built as a timeline weapon, a last desperate attempt by the people in control to break free from the future that Project Looking Glass had locked them into. By creating extreme quantum conditions, they hoped to create a fork in the timeline, a branching point, an escape route. They couldn't rewrite the future with Looking Glass anymore, so they tried to shatter the present and
What
create
is
a new
that?
timeline branch where they could regain control. And
What are
here's the
they
thing:
showing us?
I
it
don't
might have
know.
partially worked. When we look at things like the Mandela effect, it isn't our collective memory
Why
failing
did they
us.
show us?
It's evidence that something in our timeline definitely shifted.
Oh
But
god.
even if CERN successfully merged timelines or created a branch point, it didn't save them. Because the looking glass was right. No matter what reality they jump to, no matter what timeline they create, the endpoint is the same. You can't use quantum physics to escape a locked timeline convergence. You can only create chaos in the present, which is exactly what they did. The Mandela effect isn't proof they succeeded, it's proof they tried and failed.
Hmm.
And in the process, they made reality unstable enough that we can all feel the
The
glitches.
bloodline.
Another sign that they are manipulating the
Hmm.
fabric of reality is our
Yeah.
shared
To
experience
that
of time
degree, though, that's
itself.
crazy.
Does it seem like last year flew by in the blink of an eye? You're not imagining it,
Yeah,
because
I
it's not just you, it's
that's true.
everyone. Time is accelerating for all of us. And there are reasons for that that go way deeper than just getting older.
I just thought it was
Mainstream
because I was getting
science tells
older.
us that time appears to speed up as we age because of how our brains process information and create memories. When you're 5 years old, 1 year represents 20% of your entire life. It feels massive. But when you're 50, 1 year is only 2% of your life. Same amount of time, but
That makes
proportionally,
sense.
it
Yeah.
feels much shorter. But what if time itself is actually speeding up? Some researchers claim that the resonance frequency of Earth, the Schumann resonance, has been increasing over the past few decades. This resonance is essentially Earth's heartbeat, and some believe it affects human consciousness and our perception of time. Maybe this is related to the timeline convergence that Project Looking Glass predicted. What if after 2012, reality became less stable? What if we're living in a world where timelines are still merging, still fluctuating, and our consciousness is trying to keep up with multiple versions of events happening simultaneously? And what if that was part of the
Hmm.
strategy? If there's an inevitable awakening happening, if they know they are losing control, then what would their strategy be? Distraction.
Hmm.
Constant, overwhelming distraction. Think about what's happened since 2012. Social media exploded and became
Yep.
addictive by design. News cycles became 24/7 outrage machines. Entertainment became endless streaming content. Every
Oh
spare
yeah.
moment filled with notifications, alerts, and dopamine hits. If you're constantly scrolling, constantly consuming, constantly reacting, you don't have time to think.
So while my social media has been snatched from me,
Mm-hmm.
man, I I had a lot less. I don't know.
No, it's
Felt more
a good
alive
way to
today.
yeah, and another good way to combat that too is read. Read
Right.
in the morning, and it just kind of I don't know, it kind of changes. I don't know how to explain it, but it puts you on a trajectory to not
Hmm.
be on your devices as much. You're gonna be on them, but just
Yeah.
kind of
No, that's good advice, man. When I'm flying, sometimes I read. You know what I mean? Like, because
hmm
I usually don't get on the plane Wi-Fi. You got to pay for that.
yeah.
So,
Mhm.
um, if I don't have a audiobook downloaded or anything like that, I'll pull out a book. It is usually like a self help book or something like that. But yeah, I'll read that, man. And I don't know, man. It feels when I don't fall asleep because planes put me to
Right,
sleep. But if I can get through it, man, I feel a lot more refreshed when I land, and it's kind of nice having that break. So,
right.
um, so let's see here. Nathan White said you learn so much for the first 8 years of your life. It seems slow. Around 8 years old, you can comprehend what death is, and this is where it starts to accelerate.
Yeah, it's crazy to say because I
That's
think
a
that's
good point.
on the age I lost my grandfather with about 9,
About
10.
8 or 9. Yeah,
Um,
yeah. I bet you're 9. Yep. I was
yeah,
19.
that's where you kind of started like that.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's a crazy point because that's when I'm
Yeah.
like, oh,
Oh no, wait. I was
I was
20.
10, I think.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. You're 10. I was 20.
Um,
But yeah, that's like the first. I
that
mean,
was the first kind of
people.
kick off for me.
Right, right. When it's with immediate family,
Mm.
um, affects you a little bit more. And you remember that it sticks with you. So yeah.
Bro, hit your camera. Come back and like hit your
Oh, is it?
is it frozen on your end? Frozen on
Yeah, it's
mine.
frozen. It's frozen on my end too. Let me see. Mm, mm, mm,
It
mm.
froze.
All right, I'll be right back. Give me a second.
All right.
I'll let it play.
Okay.
You don't have time to question. You don't have time to wake up. The acceleration of time you're feeling, part of it is psychological, but part of it might be intentional. Keep everyone moving so fast they can't pause to see what's really happening.
Mm-hmm.
Research shows that when you're in a state of constant digital stimulation, your brain doesn't form deep memories. Days blur together, years disappear. You feel like
Facts.
time is flying
Nate.
by because you're not actually living, you're consuming. And there's one more piece of the puzzle that you've probably noticed, and that's the cultural recycling loop. For
Yep.
nearly a century, pop culture followed a predictable, natural heartbeat known as the 20-year nostalgia cycle. It was simple. It takes exactly 20
Dang it.
years for a child to grow up, enter their peak creative years, and begin recreating the world of their youth. In
Mm.
the 70s, we had Grease and Happy Days, a desperate reach back to the 50s. In the 2000s, we had the 80s neon explosion. It was how cultural memory worked, and there was a rhythm to it. But around the year 2012, that rhythm stopped. We are no longer producing original stories, we are producing echoes. We are currently living through a total collapse of creative novelty.
Mm.
Every major motion picture is a reboot, a
There you
remake,
go.
or a sequel of something created 40 years ago. We are
Mm.
watching the
He
10th
said I
version of the
froze at the
same
particles of
superheroes,
sweat.
the
Yeah.
same horror icons, and the same legacy
Yeah.
sequels. We aren't just looking back, we are being forced to live in a loop. Now,
All
this
right, so I was talking over that. So yeah,
That's a good
so basically
point.
you're like
But
we're it's like nostalgia. It's been nostalgia heavy um since 2012, right?
crap, I mean, that's all they do now. It's all we get. It's all the
Yeah.
and yeah, it's been hitting me hard lately, but yeah, man, it's a little bit
Yeah, it's
too much. But
crazy.
it's not nostalgia for that's a good point, but not nostalgia for my own. I had a little bit of that for my
I agree,
early
Nathan.
20s, but most of it is for the early 2000s for me, or even the 90s. Honestly,
Hmm.
I wish I miss the 90s still.
Yeah, because I
Uh,
mean, you spent your childhood in the '90s. That's where you grew up. You know what I mean?
yeah, the posters on the wall, the
Yeah,
colors. I miss that. So yeah, that's interesting. I don't miss my 20s as much. Was my
right.
20s fun? Yeah, I had a
Yeah,
great. That's
lit.
weird to not. Yeah, huh?
Hmm. Like you might miss some of the music. You know what I'm saying? That was out
Yeah,
then, but like,
that's what it was, yeah.
yeah, but it's not like I wish I could go back to my to my 20s. Like
Not
I
really.
never do that. Yeah, I want to go back to when I was a kid. You know what I'm saying? From like
Yeah.
I don't know, man, from 5 years old to 16,
Uh,
17 years old. You know?
being a kid was so dope because, like, you always had a vote of I mean, people to be around, you know what I mean? When you're in high school, middle
Right.
school, you have a gang of people that you talk to because you're around a gang of people all day.
Right.
You don't really get that as an adult. I mean, you have people you work with, but it's not you know what I'm saying? It's not gonna be the amount of people that you get when you're in school, I guess,
Yeah.
or
Yeah.
in the neighborhood.
No, you're not gonna have those kind of relationships with them. You know. So yeah. To
Nostalgia,
see.
yeah, it's true.
Yep. Yep, absolutely, man. I tell you what, man. I love that He-Man is coming back out in the theaters. You know what I mean?
Great.
But
It's
I
so great.
love it. I'm super excited about that.
They made a
I,
video game too, it's like a 2D side beat 'em up scroller.
really, they got a side scroller for
They're making
He-Man?
one either they made one it's coming out. I don't know, but it looks great. Looks like the same
Oh
people who
man,
made Ninja Turtles, I think, but,
really?
the newer
Oh,
one.
the Turtles in Time. That
It's a good I don't know, people say it's really good. People say, like,
okay,
they remade it and they made this game, it's really good. I never played it, but,
yeah.
um, yeah, man. He-Man's coming back.
Yeah, Voltron. Voltron.
Voltron's coming back.
Yep. Henry
I
Cavill's supposed to
heard
be in that one.
I heard sniffs of, maybe you're not that big of a nerd as some people might be, but, they're doing, what's that what's that board game? Ah, fuck, Space Marine. They're bringing Warhammer. They're
Oh
making that a
yeah,
film. Henry
yeah,
Cavill's gonna
yeah.
play that guy.
Yeah, I'm gonna look into it
More
too,
it's
Nathan.
more nostalgia. Can I get an original, like, something different? Like, god
No,
damn,
no,
boy.
no, because they're trying to keep you back there because that's when they were in control. So they're trying to keep your consciousness there. You know what I'm
Mm,
saying? So that you can evolve and move forward. It's that Christ consciousness that we're talking about. Yeah, 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 yeah. These are from 40 years ago. Yeah, absolutely,
same
man.
stuff. You're right, Nate. It's
Yeah,
the same stuff.
yep.
They're talking about bringing back Thundercats,
They are. They are. They really
which
want to bring back Thundercats.
they messed up. Let's not get into that. Oh, well.
You talking
Yeah.
about that
The
series that
20
was on?
the early 2000s
That was
one,
so good,
man.
and it only went one season. I
Damn,
I,
man.
I loved it. Did you like it?
I loved that.
Oh my
I
gosh,
loved that Thundercat. And so if they
so
wanna bring that back, bring it back like that.
yeah.
But I'm gonna be real with y'all, and I'll say this, I'll say I'll leave it till after the video. I'm gonna leave it after the video.
Go ahead, say it, man.
You may not have to believe in the shift, y'all, but the shift is here.
Right.
Like, the shift is it's like the way people are talking, the way people are looking at politics, the way people are, focusing on their health more, the
Hmm.
nostalgia conversations. There's a shift. I don't know if, like, we're really into the age of Aquarius now or that weird stuff, you know what I mean? But I used to
Hmm.
hear that a lot, and I'm like,
That's what they say. Yep.
like, when I look at some people, black people specifically talking about, the native black folks in America and
Hmm.
how there's a shift of consciousness, all this stuff is, like, super crazy. And I think a lot of unity on the back end of it. You don't see it on the internet, but a lot of people are starting to unify more, black, white, whatever you are, because
Mhm.
people are having the conversations now. The things that we avoided, back in the day.
Yeah, and the enlightened ones, and there's a lot of enlightened ones. They understand that with that the media and social media feeding it is all bullshit. Because when
Yep.
you actually are out and about amongst the people and having those experiences with them, you realize that's all BS. You know what I'm saying? Like the 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 this side and that side type. You know what I'm saying? And the infighting with that.
I was
Nathan White is hilarious. What does Father have to say about all of this? We need him in our
I should
least
text
just an
him.
hour.
I don't have my phone by me though.
It's like they are looking for you, Father Taylor. Politics are so wild these days. 15 years ago was not this way.
That's what
No,
I'm
it wasn't.
saying. I think we're trying. And it's getting to what I was saying yesterday a little bit. People are starting to understand we're beating our head against the wall, and we're
Mhm.
we're bloody,
Yeah.
and we're in a system that just doesn't really work. And it just doesn't work. It worked for a little bit, and people need to understand it's okay to pivot. It's okay to pivot to say, you know what, this worked for whatever. This
Mhm.
ain't working no more.
Not
There's
working
too many
out.
billionaires compared to people making paycheck to paycheck money. It's just
Yeah.
it's not working.
Yeah, man. Yeah, the grocery store is wild, man. You can't afford to eat.
Gas.
Yeah, gas
You
is
know what I
oh man.
mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, you got the street. People can't get through the street. Fertilizer gonna be an issue, so we have a
Mhm.
hard time growing crops.
Yeah. Oh my god.
It's so but it's not it sounds bad, right? But
Mhm.
people are saying like this ain't like you know what I'm saying. Even on the I mean, even on MAGA side, you're like we didn't vote for this. This isn't working. They're saying the same
Right.
things. To be real with you, that people on the left are saying, but
Oh, absolutely.
it's just it's you know what I mean. It's hard to explain.
Everybody, both sides think that it's not working, but both sides think that the
Are
other
blaming each other.
are blaming each other, and everybody is kind of because they don't sit and have a conversation with one another, um, and you only know you we talk about this all the time. You end up in your own echo chambers because you're only around like minded people.
Yep.
So you never get to hear the other side. I hear the other side all the time because most of the people that I deal with are on the other side. It just is what it is. Like as far as work goes, you know what I'm saying? Not the homies, but like people I deal with at
Um,
work, they're on the other side. And so I have these conversations with them, man, and they have the same
right.
concerns that we do. It's just
Mhm.
they're being told one thing because of what they watch, and then the other side is being told something else
Exactly.
they watch. Yeah.
You can keep it playing, but I was on a conversation with somebody, and I'm gonna keep it brief. They say I
Mm-hmm.
don't like I keep like to keep things black and white. I like to be on the right side of history,
Mm-hmm.
and I think that's the fallacy.
Right.
That's you can't be well, no, you can't be black and white. You can, the world has always been in a gray area when it comes to things, when it comes to conversations, and you're in lack of better terms, you're faking the funk. If you're trying to sit here and say you're always morally correct, I don't
Mm-hmm.
believe you. There's no way, as a human being, you're morally correct every single time a topic comes up. I just don't think that's the thing. You know what I mean? I just don't, that's not human. That's not a thing.
No, no, it's not. And as the great Obi-Wan Kenobi once said to Anakin Skywalker, only the Sith deals in absolutes.
Better tell them. You better let them know.
Just it.
They tell
That's
you this
it.
social media. Oh, man.
They tell you in movies, like, all right, so both sides both sides are not correct. Um, good. Let's say go to a cookout in a
Go to a
random
cookout in a
town,
random town, you'll
and
see
you
how
see how
America
America
truly
truly is.
is.
Absolutely,
Yep.
absolutely. Sith Lord, right there. Yeah, trust me. Look, I love the Sith, man. That they're so much more fun than the Jedi. But no, like in reality, we're talking about base reality. We will get back to the video. Sorry, guys.
Sorry,
Um,
guys.
uh,
I'm sorry.
uh, in reality, you have to live in the gray. You have to be able to be open to listen to both sides because that's what you want. Your leaders to do. You know what I'm saying? You want the leaders to be able to bring both sides together. Um, you know what I'm saying, for a common goal.
You I forgot what philosopher was talking about this. I listen to a lot of, stuff like this. And they were saying that a lot of people and I think I said it on this podcast before. I'm gonna say it again though, 'cause the people all this, morality stance want to keep them black and white stuff. I
Mhm.
want to say, A lot of people look at themselves as a manicured of the nice house, a manicured lawn in the suburbs, but they have a lock on that basement.
Mm.
They
Say
don't want to
again.
open up that. So what most people do in life, right, is that
Hmm.
the presentation to you of who they are is a manicured lawn, a picket fence, and a nice house, but the basement's locked up,
Mm.
chained up, because they don't ever want to look at the dark sides of them. For the
Right.
true person to be truly who you are, you have to accept that you are just as you could be just as bad as the worst person in this world. You know what I mean? Like you
Hmm.
don't know until you come up to that certain situation how bad you could be.
Yeah, the
Um, if you
potential.
don't if you don't read things like, but like the media, you have to read things and read about fictional characters or nonfiction who had to hit the deepest part of themselves to be who they truly are at the end of the day.
Hmm.
Know what I mean?
Hmm.
Um,
And
I think Nietzsche talks about that a lot, when you look into the abyss will start to look into you.
yes,
Um,
yes,
and
I love that saying. I
it's
love that
real
quote.
when if you don't start looking into your demons and saying, you know what? I know that demon's there. It's gonna be there every day, but I refuse to let him win today. Other than saying I'm gonna lock that demon up and never look at
Right.
that demon's gonna break out that lock one day.
Yeah. Well, you compromise yourself when you do that.
You compromise yourself.
Yeah. Because eventually the demon's going to come out. Like you said,
It's
you
gonna
try
come
to
out.
you try to do the best you can to contain it, but you have to address it
Yeah,
at the same time. You can't deny it. You can't forget about it. It is what it is. You know what I'm
right.
saying? So, me and Cuz talk about it all the time. This is a little bit different. I'm going to a little bit more of a if we drink too much, that theme that other person comes out. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? And
Right.
I hate that person. I hate that person. And
Yeah.
then I'm like just like and every time they come out, it's a reset. You know what I'm saying? It's
Mm.
like now you got to start all
Mm.
over again, and then you're like, all right, it's been 2 months, and then that sucker come out again because you messed up.
Mhm.
So you got to be very careful, but you have to understand that
That's
being exists,
gonna be there.
and
I'd
yeah,
rather sit on the couch with the demon
mhm,
than have the demon, you know what I mean, lash out.
right,
Me and you have to deal with each other every day, so we
right.
might as well just make it comfortable.
Let's get
But
to know one another.
yeah, you
Yeah,
can't win. And so when that's my thing when I don't know where we got. I don't know how we got in this conversation, but
I like
I don't deal with these absolutes. I don't deal with
no,
the this is always has how it has to be. It's always been like this or whatever the case might be. Because you never know when you're like, you know what I'm saying? You never know when your absolute was wrong.
absolutely, dude, because you might not have the right information. And Nathan White says there are no absolutes. There's only rational and logical thinking through experience and understanding. Amen, brother.
To an extent. But when have feelings been wrong? Feelings aren't always irrational, but they're not
Feelings?
wrong to have feelings. I don't I don't think it's wrong to have feelings. I just think how you use your feelings. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah. I
Um,
mean,
it's how
so you're saying Nathan left that out as far as the feeling part.
I agree
Like,
with what Nathan's saying, but I think
yeah,
a lot of I miss also putting context to it. I think that, emotions or feelings are still valid despite like how do I say this? You can get your point across in different ways. It doesn't matter as long as you're doing logical about it, it doesn't matter how you deliver it, I feel sometimes. That's my opinion. So
eh,
like,
it's not what you say; it's how you say it.
yeah and no, yes and no.
You know, because I get your no because you're like, if it's wrong, and you say it nicely, it's still not right. You know what I'm saying? It's still wrong. And you say it nicely, it's still wrong. So I get you say about yes and no. But hold on here. Nathan said I had a pleasant conversation with on site supervisor this morning. Made he made every excuse to remove them from all situations they have control of. Oh, okay. Just come just come with all the excuses
Yep.
of why he's not doing why they're
What
not
you
doing
should
what
be
they
doing.
need to do. Yeah.
Right. Yeah, and it's like, I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh,
We're
dude,
on
this
a
guy.
different tangent. Yeah,
Yeah,
but
sorry. Yeah, this one guy called me out just the other day though. I was trying to go to the gym, and everybody, their mama was stopping me from going to the gym. And he's just like, "Dude, you're just trying to give yourself an excuse not to go." I was
and that's
like,
the thing. Those are the little fights. Those are the little things in your life. You're like, man,
"You
that's
have control over it.
it's crazy, bro. It's
You have
crazy. It's
control
so
over it.
crazy.
It's
Every
crazy."
day it'll creep in.
Mhm. Most will be fully understood when you're making decisions, understanding others. They should. Yep, they should. We're all
That's a
human.
good point. Yeah,
We're all human.
yeah.
Um, and when that Jack Daniels is talking,
Yeah, I'm not one to hold you having an emotional response to anything I say, as long as it doesn't get into a personal attack on my character.
mm,
I think people can have emotions and say stuff as long as they're not trying to like attack me. When you start attacking me, then it's no longer a logical conversation. That's what I was trying to say.
mhm.
You know
Yep,
what I
I
mean? Or
feel that.
like if
Yeah,
you're attacking, like if you're like, I don't know. Let's get on. Let's just. I'm just trying to. I'm just like saying like there's ways so that we can make this work without it being, you know what I mean, an
yeah,
attack.
yeah. When you're trying to, degrade the character,
Yeah.
to
Well,
prove your point.
to prove your point. Yeah. I
Yeah,
just don't think I don't agree with that.
I feel that. I feel that.
And I see
Yeah.
it a lot from the right. The Republicans will say things that, "Oh, you're stupid," and they'll ad hom. They never attack the
Mhm.
argument. They never say,
Libtards.
"Yeah, like that's what like okay, I'm a libtard, whatever." But, like what I said is right. Like we should have free healthcare. Well,
Right.
well, well, that's a stupid thing to say. But yeah, but attack the argument.
Right. Right.
You're not
Why?
attacking the argument.
Why do you disagree with that?
Yeah,
Instead of saying that's a stupid thing to say. Why do you disagree?
yeah.
At that point, instead of like you said, attacking and degrading people and all that. Yeah. Yeah. But
Donald
all right,
Trump,
Donald
piggy.
Trump.
You're a piggy, but you never have the actual conversation.
He just attacks. Does
Yeah,
never answers the question.
you're not intelligent to me. If you can't have the
No.
conversation, I can't listen to you.
Right. Right. Especially that lady asked, like, "Hey, what do you have to say about the victims? Um, the whole Epstein deal?" And he just went off on her, talking about she doesn't smile enough because she's lying.
What are you talking about?
What?
Well,
What?
you had a bad. I didn't like your tone. I don't f my tone. Answer the question.
Yeah, answer the question.
That's what I'm more like. I
Like,
don't care about how I sounded to you.
who are
What are you
you?
talking about?
So Nathan White said the supervisor didn't test my limits, but I tested theirs. There's a full circle to understand and see the
Why
why
versus
versus
the
the
want?
want.
It needs to be a different story.
Yeah,
This
yeah,
need, this, need- this, the need is a different story.
yeah, yeah.
Anyways,
I mean, we
we're
go.
on a different conversation.
Yeah, that's right. We'll keep rolling about enlightenment.
Yeah.
We're almost done. Here we go.
Skeptics will tell you this is just technology, but that explanation is too easy. It ignores the possibility that this cultural stagnation is by design. If the looking glass predicted a total collapse of elite control, then this recycled reality is their greatest defensive strategy. If nothing
Mhm.
is new, if everything you consume is a remix of a world where the old guard was still in charge, then you aren't thinking critically. You aren't creating the kind of original radical culture that might actually wake people up or challenge the system. You are being fed a drug called nostalgia, a sedative that keeps you looking backward while the future is stolen from under your feet. But even this tactic is failing. Notice how the nostalgia cycle is speeding up to an impossible degree? We are seeing Gen Z kids on TikTok feeling intense nostalgia for 2019. People are nostalgic for the pandemic lockdown. We are nostalgic for things that literally just happened. The timeline is bleeding. In
Damn.
a stable reality, time has room to breathe. But as we approach convergence, the timelines are merging so fast that our collective memory is becoming scrambled. The question isn't why we're obsessed with the past. The question is, what are they trying to hide by making sure we never see the future? Let's put
Mm.
it all together. We have a secret program, Project Looking Glass, that allegedly predicted a moment in 2012 where every possible future collapsed into one unavoidable event. We have CERN, smashing particles at the speed of light, whose experiments coincide perfectly with the birth of the Mandela effect. We have a global population reporting that time is accelerating, while our culture has flatlined into an endless loop of remakes and reboots. If the looking glass showed the elites a future they couldn't control, a future where humanity awakens, then everything we are experiencing is a distraction protocol. The constant 24/7 outrage, the weaponized social media feeds, and the recycled movies are all frequency locks. They are trying to anchor your consciousness to a past where they still had power. They aren't trying to win anymore. The machine told them they already lost. They are simply trying to delay
Reason
their
in the
defeat
win.
by keeping you too distracted, too tired, and too entertained to notice that the cage is already open. You
Dude,
cannot
my
manipulate a
life.
population that has become aware of the game. You cannot lie to people who can
What?
perceive truth directly.
Wait, hold on.
They are
Just
fighting evolution itself. And
just how that she said they
You
keep
can
people
end it
so
now, bro.
busy. Huh?
30 seconds in it.
Yeah, well, we'll finish it
Okay,
off.
play it out.
But the fact that they just keep everybody so busy so much that you basically don't have enough time to sit and smell the flowers.
I
You know what I'm
and I
saying?
refuse to be like that. Like
Good
this
on you.
these days. I just refuse to. Yeah,
Good on you, because I'd be going on. Yeah.
I
Nonstop.
refuse, bro. I refuse to be part of the machine. I refuse to
Yeah.
be part of the stream of consciousness that everybody. I can't think the same. I don't know what happened. I just can't think the same as everybody else. If it
Yeah.
doesn't fit my rationale, which is what can we do to like cause the least amount of harm to the most amount of people? That's my rationale.
That's good,
Everything.
man. Break out
And
the matrix.
yeah,
Yeah.
break out that matrix.
Yeah, man. All right, we'll keep going the last 30 seconds here.
that is a war they are destined to lose.
Truth matters, y'all.
The timeline has already converged. The awakening isn't a future event you're waiting for. It is the act of you reclaiming your attention from the machine right now.
Mm.
Every time you choose presence over the scroll, every time you choose original thought over a recycled narrative, you are accelerating the inevitable. The fact that you feel the glitches,
I
the
didn't know they
fact
would
that
say
you've
that.
noticed the world has stopped making
You just
sense
saying that.
is proof that you are
Weird.
unplugging from the synthetic timeline. You aren't crazy. You're just waking up earlier than the rest. The machine showed them their funeral. Now it's time for us to live out the future they were too afraid to show you. The script has been rewritten, and they are no longer the authors. They lose. We win. Now it's time for you to go live like you know it.
Mm-hmm.
That's cold blooded right there.
Great video, but yeah, man, I just kind of had the mindset. I didn't know I did it, but I don't live by the terms of what I've been told or like
Nope.
how you should be. No, I just go off what's right now. What is right and what is right now. That's all you got to do, yo. It ain't
Right.
hard. You know what I mean? And I think a
Right.
lot of people get caught in a box. They can't think outside of that. That I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah. Because, people get indoctrinated in things when they're young, when they're kids, and that's all you know. And, you're not a critical thinker. You don't know how to think for yourself and think outside the box. Because, I mean, the people who talk to these things, how do they know? They don't know. You know what I'm saying?
So would you think
they're
these people consider themselves, the people who do like the same kind of stream of consciousness? Do you think these people consider themselves realists?
Say
At the end of
again.
the day?
Say again.
Do they consider themselves realists? Like, is that why, like, you know what I mean? They're in the matrix because, I'm a realist. I have to keep
Mm,
things real. I have to, you know what I mean? I can't be delusional. I can't
hmm
think of the highest, like, who the highest me could be, or how high our society could be, because I had never
hmm
seen it before, so it can never happen.
Yeah, because I can see that being a realist. Who's that guy? Is it Chicken and Grits? Is it him? That guy?
Egg and Grits
Egg and
podcast.
Grits. Yeah, I mean, he was kind of talking along those lines. He's like, I don't care about aliens. I don't care about all this conspiracy theory type stuff because we got real problems. We got real problems in the hood. You know what I'm saying? And I get it. I get it. In his mind, he's thinking that people are interested in that stuff or give their energy to that stuff because they want to escape from reality. That's not the case at
Not all
all,
the
man.
time.
Not all the time, man. Sometimes, but that's not the case. You're just making a a broad statement for a broad statement for a bunch of people, man, and you have no idea.
Yeah, and
You know what I'm
if
saying?
he was, me being, giving him grace, I guess, right? If he was,
Mhm,
in person, he'd say, "Well, yeah, that's not what I meant." Like I think people can be interested in that, and also have the
mhm,
capacity to like try to help out the community. But yet, don't
right.
I think at the same time, I see what you're saying. You're
To
kind of like
generalize.
stunning yourself or stunting yourself. Yeah, you're kind of like stopping your growth. I can't talk today, obviously, but because you
I
don't have
never
enough
can.
of the imagination, and I just don't understand why people do that. Because like you look at the richest people in the world. I mean, I don't like that. Yeah, that's a terrible point.
Like
Let me
what you
think
mean.
of like powerful people are delusional.
Mhm,
Michael Jordan was delusional.
mhm.
LeBron James was delusional.
Yep.
Um, there was this. Be a realist? No, I can't. Why would
Mhm.
I have the mentality of where I'm at now, and the highest I can get is what I've seen when I think I can be this.
I can be that. Yeah, yeah.
It just doesn't
It,
compute to why, you know what I mean? Like why you need I don't know. Doesn't
yeah.
compute.
I mean, that's why they say, I mean, that like there's a thin line between, genius and insanity. You know what I'm
Mm,
saying?
facts.
Because you are willing to take it to the next level. You know what I'm saying? To push those boundaries and not just be seated where people put you and said you should be.
And that's when that whole then we get back to the black and white thing. That's when that shift happens.
Mm,
When the gray is cool because I'm more of a what about this and also that?
right.
Why can't this and that be true? Why can't we get, you know what I'm saying, free healthcare and that people have more rights when it comes to like their land and stuff like that. Why can't we? You know what I mean? Why can't we give more
Yeah.
people freedom in a real freedom way? You know what I mean? Like
Right.
I'm
Right.
just throwing out stuff. Like what's these are the most popular ideas. People want free healthcare. People want
Hmm.
free education. People want free People want universal income in some. Most people. Why would you care about that? Give somebody in layman terms. These people just get money, so they're not in the streets anymore. Why would you be mad about that?
Right. Right.
Your taxes won't change. Okay.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But, like, people don't have the conversations because they get wrapped up into social conversations and all this other stuff. You know what I mean? So, like, I'm more
Right.
like, why can't we have it all? Like, why do we stun ourselves? I always say that can't be a
Yeah.
thing. We know that's just not true.
It doesn't have to be either or. It could be both and.
Can't be
You know what I'm
both and.
saying? And while all that's going on, niggas can still get abducted by aliens. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Why can't that also be true? Why are we so stunned and, like,
right.
niggas be abducted by aliens? There could have been a Tartaria.
Could have been
There could have
Tartaria.
been floating
Yeah.
cities back in ancient Earth. Like, why
Yeah.
why don't why
Yeah.
do we stunt ourselves and say,
Yeah.
"Well, that could have never happened." I watched
Yeah.
this guy. He's a leftist liberal debater, and I love his stuff.
Mhm.
Jovan, but he's like, I don't believe in ghosts, and I don't believe in demons. But I've never seen one. I'm just like,
You
I
believe in
mean,
air?
that's what I'm saying. Like that's your opinion, and he could say, science backs up air, and there's things that
Yeah.
whatever. And I understand that, but I'm like,
Yeah.
man, brother, I would take you somewhere and let you stay there for 2 weeks. If nothing happens to you, then hey,
You might have proven the point.
then you proving the point. I ain't got nothing to be worried about.
Right. Right.
But I seem to have the caution to be like, I don't want to go to a haunted house.
No. No, I'm
You can
good.
it can why is it all like, well, that can never be a thing. Like
Yeah.
he debates that, God's not real. And
Okay.
so and you could see his some of his points, right?
Mhm.
But like I'm more like, well, maybe it's just not the way you're right. Well, he debates the biblical God, to be
Oh,
fair.
well, I mean, come
So
on.
I had to give him that. I had to give him that. I had to give him that.
that, that's low hanging fruit. Like, what
Yeah.
are we talking
Yeah.
about?
I had to give him that one. So I gotta shut up about that. But end of the day, you know what I mean? Um
Right. Right.
I'm more of a this and that could be true. I'm not a
Yeah.
oh I could
Yeah.
never be this be it that. I've seen some things like I can't say like it's not real because and maybe I was sleeping.
Mhm.
Maybe it was it could be a lot of things you could be explained by science. But still, I'm like man, I saw that thing run across the street
Mhm.
and that thing was moving.
Right.
like I ain't seen before.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
whatever.
And that's the thing, because you're talking about, you can explain, air, oxygen with science. That stuff can probably be explained by science too. It probably already has been explained by science, but we just don't know about it. They don't want us to know. You know what I'm saying?
That's a good
Like,
point too.
you know, like they probably already figured it out.
Maybe I'm just not one to say final like yeah no that cannot be a thing. And I'm not one to do that really.
Right. Right. Yeah. Like Bigfoot. Come on, man. So many people have seen him. So many people have seen him. We've watched so many videos that had him in it,
Well,
but
and
we've
then
been
now they're talking about they can slip walk, they can walk through portals. I'm
yeah.
like, man, I don't know what's going on. At the same time, it could be fake. He could not be a thing. He could,
It could not. It could not. Right.
I don't doesn't bother me one bit. That
No.
doesn't shake
No.
my world either way.
It's just interesting.
I think
It's
it's
just
interesting.
interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah. The fact
Anyway,
that that's been around so long.
bro, we
Yeah.
are chopping today. I don't know what we got going on.
So we might not even have to get the game for the game.
No, we might just want to do cap or no cap.
Yeah, I say we just do cap or no cap.
Okay.
I gotta go to bed early. I got an early flight, so we just go straight to
Because I
cap
know
or
we're
no
gonna get
cap.
in that tangent again. So we might as well just, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we'll never end the show.
We're sorry, y'all. I don't know. I'm talking today. I don't know what's going on with me.
Man, no, you good, man. I like more conversational shows anyway, where
Yeah.
I love that exchange, and especially when we get the people in the comments, like
Yeah.
Nathan,
I just
saying
think it's kind of cool that
uh,
maybe me be my algorithm too. We'll say that, but a lot of people are talking about consciousness and raising their consciousness and what's it called, bro? We're multi-dimensional beings.
yeah,
It's
yeah,
going to be a common conversation. I think
yeah,
that's dope. I think that stuff is true. I think it's deeper than rap, yo.
yeah. It definitely is, man, and people are starting to realize that now. Like you said, it might be the algorithm. Who knows? You know what I'm saying? But I hear it a lot. I'm starting to hear it a lot, and I mean, the brain is a quantum computer. You know what I'm saying? And that exists in pretty much all timelines and
Your brain,
all
yeah. This
dimensions.
man, I'm sorry, y'all. This dude was kind of breaking that down. He was talking about how basically and we're talking about multidimensional beings. This part of right what we're doing right now, what we're experiencing it in on different dimensions. You
Mhm.
can and to break it down in layman's term, you think about like a video game. You made your character, you chose your attributes, all that stuff. But end of the day, we're all the same. We're consciousness experiencing consciousness over and over again because we're all the universe. It's
Yep,
just
the source.
the source. I
Yep,
think that's
and
dope.
and more and more people are starting to kind of realize that and see that. I mean,
You were everything you were
and
everything
everything
and
is you.
everything is you.
Mhm.
That's
There
a
was
deep
something I think it's the neurons in your brain looks like galaxies,
you're made
like
of
in space.
stardust.
Yeah, you made a stardust. Like that's science. That's hardcore science for you. Proven.
I don't
All
know,
the
man.
secrets
Maybe
already.
because I'm smoking, but and being real hippie, but it's crazy, bro. You start to think about this stuff.
Yeah, man.
That's why people back in the day. That's why they do yoga. That's why they did meditation. That's why
Mhm.
you're supposed to be someone who you were supposed to experience yourself and your thoughts. You're supposed to be like a
Mhm.
watcher of your own self and your own thoughts. What's it called, Rashad? Meta. When you ponder your basically
Meditate.
you ponder your thoughts. Not
You med-
meditation. Your brain does the that's a word for it. It's like meta. I can't remember, bro. I do too much reading.
no idea. No
Reading
idea what
stupid
you're
stuff.
talking about. But I, I see it as a way to speak to your higher self. Some people may call it praying. The problem is when you talk about praying, you're praying
That's what
to a
Lauren says.
deity that's outside of you. Where you
Metacognition. Thinking
meta
about your own thoughts and the metacognition, which is a normal cognitive process. However, yeah. So basically,
metacognition.
think about the way you think,
Mhm.
and I do that so much.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah, same,
been doing
same. Yeah, yeah,
anyways.
yeah. Sometimes you end up second guessing yourself. You can make yourself go on a loop if you focus too hard on it. But nah, but like Yeshua was saying, the kingdom of heaven is within you. You know what I'm saying? Basically, like you are the higher being. So when you get to praying, a lot of people they pray to another deity. They're praying outside themselves, like they're not worthy enough. But um, what people are starting to realize, or I think it's becoming more and more popular, that you are enough and that your higher self is part of the whole.
That's what they said. They were talking about how if God's within you, when you pray, you're putting separation between yourself and
Right.
God. And
Right.
what you're supposed to do is manifest, not
Yes.
pray. I mean,
Hmm.
you can pray to you're praying, but it's like you just said, it's yoga, it's meditating, it's
Hmm.
you know what I mean.
Yep.
And I watched his thing with Jason Tatum. We're gonna get to Cap on Cap. I'm sorry. I watched the thing with Jason Tatum,
Mhm.
and he wrote about how when he was 9 when he wrote this, but he wrote about how at a certain age, at 30, he's gonna be in the NBA.
Mhm.
He's gonna reach the league at 19 and be on the Olympic team, have a gold medal. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And he did that.
Yeah.
He kind of goes into how his mom discussed how she was big on speaking power to yourself,
Hmm.
speaking into existence, and
Right.
that's
Now what he should have did, he should have added a caveat to
to
um
be
the Olympic gold medal day. And I'm
you
gonna
gonna say
play. I'm gonna play.
and also be 6'8" and whatever. But long story short, I believe in that. I'm starting to believe in that. I guess if you want to try,
Mhm.
what is your biggest conspiracy theory? It'd be that you can manifest. If you
Yeah.
you speak about, and another thing I was thinking about, like people say, oh, don't say your wish out loud. Why? Why? Well, someone else can take your wish. I'm not rubbing elbows then.
Right. Y'all forgot that. That's a deep cut. That's a deep cut from a reel that we showed. But yeah. I mean, like, if somebody, they have to take your energy. You know what I'm saying? In order to
Mm-hmm.
take your manifestation, and they can't take your energy by
Tough. So
your
tough.
spoken word. So
Yep.
um, but yeah, all right, man. So we're gonna get to cap or no cap. We're gonna try to get through here pretty quick. We have to do all the heavy lifting because I no longer have Instagram. And I believe they're all Instagram
Oh shit.
reels.
We got one. The first one is Facebook. If you want to do that, you can. I can do it.
Which one you on, bro?
Game for the game.
No, we're on cap or no cap.
Oh, I'm tripping.
Yeah, yeah, we're on cap or no cap. We're just gonna do cap or no cap. We'll leave game for
Where
the
is
game.
that?
We pretty much talk game all show. So
Yeah, we got game. All right. So the first one is the Dogman. Cap or no cap. You know the rules. If you don't
yep,
know 'em, I don't know what to tell you. Think it's
yeah. If,
real. You say no
if you
cap.
think
Think it's
we're no
fake.
cap,
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, this is trash. All right, we'll do this trash video. I put it on here, so I know it's trash. Let's get it.
Body cam footage.
You're seeing comes from a park ranger's body camera recovered after a missing person
This?
search in Yellowstone. The ranger who recorded this was found days later, barely alive. His camera shows something following him through the backcountry for days.
Bro, leaning on
A dogman walking
leaning
upright.
on the tree.
This is body cam footage.
What you're seeing comes from a park.
I don't know about that, bro. So
Probably
basically,
cap.
cap off top. Yeah. Cap.
Definitely cap. But here's what I'm also thinking about. Like I think you said it last week. Some of these AI videos might, you know what I mean? Like, yo, that's AI. That's AI. Because there's so much AI slop. What if they're
Mhm,
throwing in some real stuff at you? Just because you don't know anymore. Well, with
mhm.
some videos.
I tell you what, it's smart. It's
Yeah.
smart. Is that if the elites are who run the world and do all this shit, everybody's got cameras on them now, high definition cameras. You know what I'm saying? And so
Or
they're able to
yeah.
catch things. They got the meta glasses now.
Mhm.
So you can see everything
Mhm.
at all times. And so what you
Mhm.
do is that you go ahead and input AI, and we're like, it's fake. It's AI.
Hey, it's
You make
AI.
everybody
Like,
second guess it.
or
That's smart. That's smart, man. If
but
that's the
then
play.
that's the play. Interesting stuff. Anyways,
Mhm.
next one is called Knock Knock. Cap
We
or
were
no
calling
cap?
that cap, right? Because she'll call
Yeah,
it
it's
cap.
cap. Yeah, I'm not even gonna entertain that one. Yeah, it's cap.
Oh, what
All
the fuck is
right,
this? Knock,
all right.
knock.
Not. Let's get it.
A ver qué es lo que está tocando la puerta. Le voy a abrir para que vean. Cada que abro no hay nada. Ok, ahí voy.
Hell no.
¿Ven? No hay nadie. Nada. Estoy grabando la puerta.
Hold
It
up.
was on the other side of the door.
Yeah.
Cada que abro no hay nada. Ok, ahí voy. ¿Ven? No hay nadie. Nada.
Oh,
Estoy grabando.
my.
No cap.
I'm gonna say no cap, but if it was fake, that's some really good
Some good editing.
filmography. Yeah, that was cold. Yeah, no cap. That was
What
great.
say y'all? Let's say y'all out there in the land. Well, Shell says no cap. All right. I don't know if Nathan is around. What about the rest of y'all? Cap or no cap? Because that's crazy, man. Like the fact that it appeared on the other side of the door. Because again, you could edit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But that's a lot of editing right there to
Yeah.
do that. And
That's
then
what I'm
and the door is right by the wall. So how did the person get behind
And like we're saying, you could literally say AI for everything now, I guess. But that
That's
was
the
crazy.
whole point.
Yeah, that
That's
was crazy.
the whole point.
That's the whole
Yeah.
point. So
Yeah, that's nuts, man. That's nuts.
I'm like I think when you redo cap or no cap, y'all, I think you kind of like we the save the time, bro. Suspend reality or suspend, yeah. Like don't always like oh it's AI because everything could be AI in 2026. So
Yeah,
all
I
right.
know you're trying to say suspend reality or suspend your belief.
Yeah.
Suspend your belief.
Like,
Yeah.
What if it
just have an
was
open mind.
What are you gonna do about it? Yeah, have an
What
open
are you-
mind about it. What are you gonna do about it?
Hey, I'm moving out. That's what I'm doing.
Hey, bro, what did Optimus say? What if that's all good enough, but what if I'm right and you're wrong? That was the coldest Transformers
That's
part.
cold. And was that is that in the first one?
The
first
second
movie?
one, the third one, they're trying to explain. I'm like, look, man, we got something going on. We can't explain it, but and that dude was trying to shut down the program. He's like, we don't
Yeah.
need y'all no more. And like y'all kind of causing more issues. And they're like, nah.
Yep. I think that was the second one.
Yeah, but either like, okay, that's all good. We'll leave.
Mhm.
But when we leave, we ain't got nothing to help y'all out. And what if what if we're right?
And you're
that
yeah, because they want them off planet. Nathan White apologized looking at vacation in Kansas for some damn reason.
Ooh, have fun.
Yeah, I've been to Kansas.
All right, this
Yeah,
next
Kansas
one
City.
is called Wolfman.
Okay.
On the wolf head the size of my window, and he was trotting along next to me, and he was looking down inside of my cabin. I'm at 9 feet tall, and I was hearing a vocalization that wasn't natural. I got in the truck, started driving, and as I looked in my right side mirror, there was a wolf head. His yellow eyes were darting all over the place. I had a gun and I just pulled it and shot twice, and it went down.
Your window
I knew it was
down?
dead, but I wanted to make sure. So
Why would his window be down?
Going back, I'm looking right where that werewolf was laying. It was gone now, and there was a Jeep parked, and there was a man and a woman there, and they were just looking at me a little bewildered. I was detained. A couple of federal officials said, you killed one of our assets, and this is how things are going to go down from this point on.
I see you, Nathan.
Good. They keep people quiet, and I'm just not going to stay quiet because too many people are getting killed by these things and don't even know they're out there because of the suppression from the government.
So Nathan understood the assignment. Do you think that happened?
Yeah, and why I say that, what Cuz story is similar to that guy's story.
I was thinking the exact same thing. I was
Interesting.
thinking the exact same thing. The exact same thing.
But he said I don't remember what did he say it was something like that?
Yeah, so it wasn't Cuz, but it was the
Skin-
guy that Cuz was training with.
Yeah, a guy
When
he was training with. Yeah.
yeah, when Cuz started driving, and yeah, what the Shell says, "Cat, she doesn't think that happened." Um, but yeah, he said like because asked him what's the craziest thing you seen on the road, and he was on a road like that, and he saw something. He saw something in his rearview
Mhm.
mirror running on two legs like a shadow, like they're running on two legs, keeping up with the truck, and he's going about 65, 60, something like that. And after a while, um, the thing, and you can kind of see it in his mirror, but really couldn't make it out because it was nighttime. And but you know how the trailers have like little lights on them and stuff.
Yeah.
So some of those lights are kind of they're not bright, but they
It
kind of
gets-
illuminate a little bit.
Yeah.
So, but you can't really make it out. It kind of looked like a deer running on two legs, and after a while, that thing just broke off across the field and was out of there.
And you
So
said it was trying to look up in there though.
yeah, it was trying to look up in the car, like it was in the cab. I mean, yeah, but obviously he didn't want that to happen.
But you don't know what's gonna happen if they did that.
Right, you don't know what's gonna happen. So he was driving as fast as he could, but again, it's on one of those roads and you probably can't go like 75, 80. You know what I'm saying? Those 2-lane highways or whatever. So
And the semi, it kind of takes us some time to get it going. And if you get going, you can't. Not like you can slow that bad boy down easily. That's
it's crazy, but yeah, the thing was kind of like it was trying to look in the cab. He didn't want to see who was in that cab. You know what I'm saying? So, and I hate the fact that it was night because if it was day, he probably would have been able to make the thing out in the mirror. You know what I'm saying? Like the
And
face and stuff. But he said it kind of looked like a deer running on two legs.
I couldn't
That's
do
a
that.
skinwalker.
Couldn't do
Yeah.
it. Couldn't be me.
No, it's crazy. So us.
Who's on
Oh
the
wait,
board?
Indiana are not allowed to carry firearms. Last I knew. Not saying this happened here. Yeah. I don't know if it happened there, but I didn't know that.
We had a revolver. Just wait for that.
I didn't know that. Barbarian athletic lot lizard. All right, okay, that's funny. That's funny. That's
All
funny.
right,
I asked him if that was a real thing. He's like, yeah, they exist.
Damn. I thought that was kind of a cap.
Well, lot
I
lizard.
mean, I
You
thought
know
it
a
was
lot.
real, but not like it's
No,
real.
no.
It's like
Yeah, they really out there.
Sound.
They busted a ring recently out here at a truck stop.
Of course,
Yeah. Anyway,
good old Texas. It's the
Yep.
Wild Wild West still. All right.
It is.
The next is don't go chasing waterfalls.
Oh.
Domingo, curtindo uma cachoeira em Rio de Janeiro. Repare no visual, na mata.
He saw two lot lizards
Melhor de
today.
tudo, essa queda d'água.
Did you
Muita
see that?
água,
No.
muita força.
Oh, right there.
Yeah.
Ih, caraca! Tem uma coisa ali.
What is that?
Caraca, apareceu
Looks
cara
like
ali
that.
no meio da água.
Like a humanoid.
Lozinho,
Standing in the
você viu
water.
o cara no meio da água. Caraca!
See, there it is again.
There it is.
Mozinho.
And then it fell in. Who knows? Maybe it could have been a tuna.
Curtindo uma cachoeira em Rio de Janeiro.
What you
Repare
feel
no
like?
visual, na mata.
I know, me too.
What do y'all think? Cap or no cap? I think cap. I mean, I think. Sorry, no cap.
We're gonna go no cap. If something was there, it might have been a big ass
Wasn't a
tuna
fish.
just kind of
Weird. Yeah.
getting it up.
Yeah.
They just says no cap. We've seen this one before. Maybe it
Oh,
would be
okay.
watching over and over. Okay.
We've definitely had a few repeats. I'm sure.
Yeah, we do. We forget.
I feel like this one might be a repeat. But we'll see.
Yes, we did see that one. Okay, sorry. Did we say it was cap then, or did we say no cap?
I think we said it was probably if who knows?
Yeah.
We don't. Me and you don't remember.
No, we don't
Maybe.
know.
All right. We'll do this next one. Ghost hunting. I feel like we've seen this one before. As
That's
well.
it's always nice to revisit.
But we'll see. Who cares? If we have, let us know.
Oh, there's fire. GG, wrap it up. You're in the boss fight. Here we go.
I like this guy.
What the fuck?
Did you see that?
What was that?
Right, Aladdin. Fucker, GG.
We ain't seen this one before.
Fucking carpet. And it turned into smoke. Buddy, swing. That's a distraction. Check your flank. Well done.
There's fire out there.
He's nervous. He's nervous. Calm down. Calm down. Calm down.
Oh, hell no.
This ghost is holy fucking shit. Yeah, leave. Leave.
Oh my god.
Leave.
Oh, did you see that thing?
Oh my god.
What was that?
Surely we're not in the basement. Watch your swing. Watch your swing. That's so slow.
Oh no.
Who is that?
Why are you going towards it?
Not me.
Whose grandmother's ghost hunting?
Not me. Not me.
Why is Stregonona ghost hunting?
Why is
Stregonona?
Why is Stregonona ghost hunting? Swing that!
Swing that.
Oh. Oh. Nathan saying no cap. What's that thing in the back? Oh, that's the chair. Never mind.
Somewhere naked now.
Yeah.
Wait,
the ghost is naked.
Run that back. Run that fucking back, son. Run that fucking back, son.
You think fair?
See? Where'd it go?
The fuck? Oh, there's fire. GG,
That's
wrap
crazy,
it up.
though.
You're in the boss fight. Here we go.
What y'all think, y'all?
That's no cap. Nathan says no cap.
Okay. I don't know. I guess I can say no cap, but feels like a lot of camera work too.
He made it so entertaining too. Ghost
yelling.
wants you to see the ghost.
He was ready. He got ready.
Take a lookie. Take a lookie at my nookie.
Ready.
I could have sworn you were ready.
I don't know if that's the song we can sing on here, but it is what it is.
R. Kelly's ghost. Can you
Yeah.
imagine when R. Kelly become the ghost? That's gonna be interesting.
You the worst ghost ever.
Still says no
I
cap.
actually
All right.
heard though that people like him probably go somewhere this individual on the internet. I'm doing a lot of internet today. There's something about how there is no hell and that you actually go to what's called the shadow void. You have to do shadow work because
I've
you
heard
do the
that.
shadow work. You didn't do the work when you were alive,
Yep.
and then I think after that you have to get reincarnated.
Yeah. Yeah, I heard that. I
Oh
thought
my
I
God.
played that. I thought we
Man,
played that on
I
the
do
real.
I do not want the ghost. Oh shit! Anyways, like I see what we did.
That's if you remember Dave Chappelle when he
What
did
the
R.
hell?
Kelly.
We're peeing on you? Astral piss?
Hells.
That's
But nah,
no
funny.
astral projection.
Yeah, astral projection. No, but I did hear about that. The shadow run, then they got to do shadow work for God knows how long, and then they have to return to Earth and reincarnation and try to do it all over again. So, which, all right,
I don't want to do that. I'm gonna be real with you, bro. That sounds like hell.
I don't think we'll be doing shadow work. What is shadow work though? Is that when you show up on? Is that like? Are you the shadow demon that shows up at the end of people's beds when they wake up?
I don't know what that is. To me, it's like you have to work on yourself. I don't know what that would be in
Yeah.
the shadow void. So I'm cool on that. Y'all stay over there. And I don't want. What? I don't know what. And you have to come back and you have to try to do it again.
Yeah,
So
do
you
it all
have
over
no
again.
remembrance of what happened last time.
No, so you're probably gonna do it. Like Diddy would be the worst ghost.
Man, what?
Lather you with baby oil.
That echo going down the hallway.
Diddy, could you see Diddy feel?
You want to remix? Hey.
Take that.
Give me my cheesecake. You go walk to Brooklyn. What? Oh, I got the Diddy ghost in my crib. Don't worry about it.
Oh, yeah,
He's a little
don't
creepy.
trip.
He might touch your butt.
He might try to rub baby oil on you when you're asleep, but you know, that's about it.
He might want to watch her though. You gotta see him in the chair. It's all good.
You see him in the chair watching.
Don't worry about it.
Why
do they always show up at this point? You know why. You know why.
What is this? Why he on here?
What? Oh,
that probably shouldn't have been on
the
there.
Divine.
That's probably the only game for the game.
All right, we'll do next one. It's called Run.
Take that bad boy. Take that bad. Maybe that's why he named it Bad Boy.
That's pretty cool. I didn't know Google could do that.
What did Google do?
I think it translated for us. We'll see if it does.
Oh.
All right. This is called Run. Cap no cap. Man, we were off topic today.
Essa mulher aí do vídeo, ela tava passeando com a filha dela e de repente elas ouviram um som bem bizarro vindo de longe. Ia se aproximando cada vez mais. E, gente, o que você faria se você ouvisse um som bizarro, como se fosse um animal gritando, e esse som cada vez mais estivesse se aproximando de você? Provavelmente você fugiria.
Who's the bad boy?
Isso, ela pegou a criança e correu dali. Nesse vídeo você consegue ver ela com a criança nos braços correndo.
This was in English before.
E de repente algo bizarro aparece atrás dela. Olha isso.
Oh, hell no. What the hell? What the hell?
Took off. I think he's gone. Here you.
He's a bad boy. Wow. Something back there.
What was that?
That nigga's in the house.
How'd he get in?
I don't know.
Essa mulher aí do vídeo, ela...
Oh man, I thought I fit. Well, anyways, cap or no cap, foreign AI. You think
Foreign
AI? Dang.
I don't know, man. I don't know. That AI was pretty good. AI was pretty
He had a
good.
bloody mouth.
Yeah, it looked like it to me.
Man,
because it was red. He was all red.
Weirdo.
Yeah.
Weird ass phone. All right. Hey, cap or no cap, yo. Sorry.
Cap or no cap, yo. What y'all got? They just says it's cap. All right.
All right.
Capital Show says cap. She was just on that good stuff. Oh, she was just on that good. So she had the good stuff and he wanted it.
Is that what you said?
Maybe.
Yo, Freaky Frog chasing her down with her baby.
Hey man, some of these dudes can't handle it, man.
Freaky Frog out here. All right.
Yeah.
Next one's called Push.
Push. All right.
All right.
Oh no!
Him again.
The skill
And I'll
gap
tell
is
you
so
why that's
quickly
worse than the
getting
other
out
ones.
of hand.
Real ghost hunters, I'm starting to become up there with the best of them. Watch the door handle. It gets fucking opened. That doesn't get pushed open. But I'm going to need more than that. Okay? That's enough to move out.
Yep. Yep.
Move out.
It is.
Oh, what is that? What is that?
Oh my God! What is that?
Shambles. It's like a puzzle. I can't put it back together. I cannot put it back together. The game is absolutely, it's in despair.
Am I seeing? Yeah.
Fly out of the country! What the hell is that right hand piece?
Time to go.
Second video of the night, by the way.
Time to go.
It shut the door from a distance while showing face.
Yeah.
It shut the door from a distance while showing face.
I'm not
Okay.
prepared.
All right. Yeah, there's levels to this, isn't there? Surely the door doesn't open and she's closer.
The camera records what seems to be
We
the
saw it!
face of a girl
We
peeking
saw
into
it!
Franco's room.
Oh, no.
No.
There's more.
Not footsteps, son. Oh my God. Good push! Good push! Good swing! Good defense by the cat. Oh, what the?
No.
Good swing. Push that! Oh my God. He's I like this from you. Good push. Good push.
I didn't see it. It wasn't behind him.
It's
Nope.
over.
Eat your cat and go.
She got your ass figured out. She got your ass figured. See the no. I'm gonna take a quick moment here to give the ghost hunter his flowers. I am. Congratulations, buddy. You did everything right. You know what they say in basketball? Great offense, better defense, man.
Yeah, yeah.
Great defense, better offense. Whatever you want to look at it. He did everything he's supposed to do. Everything in the playbook. Push, chase. Once they start fucking swinging around room to room,
time to go.
There's nothing you can do. Poor guy, man.
No. Cap or no cap, yo. That was a good one.
No cap.
That was a good
No
one.
cap.
Okay, yeah, it's time. See that's the thing, you know. I'm all for looking at them. You know, for me, if I went ghost hunting, let's go ghost hunt way out, and I see it. That's all I need. We saw it.
Out.
I don't need to. There's no need to go any further.
Nope.
We're not gonna have to confirm it. You saw it, and it's over there. All right, time to get it.
We out.
We saw it.
Yeah, it's time to hop in the whip.
And you know that's how it would be. Like you saw it, I saw it. Time to go. Hell nah.
I don't even care. I don't even care if we got it on video. I
would have jumped over the window. You know, if I would have, the first thing.
So that's cat. He said he would jump out the window.
Bro, I'm looking right now. If I would have looking right here, man.
That's a long drop. That's a long drop, man.
I'm gonna hold. And I'm gonna do it. I'm saying, another guy help me. I don't believe him. Believe right now.
Believe it right now. Manifest it.
Yeah, try to manifest my legs. Making sure I don't die. I don't know, man.
Oh God, man. Oh boy. Okay.
Right, we got one. We got two more.
And then you can borrow one from next week. It'll be best one.
So this one's called Haunted Restaurant. Right out the gate, I positive I know it's gonna be bad. All right, cap or no cap? I don't know about this one, y'all.
Let's get it.
In this video, a restaurant worker who works the night shift experienced something that he couldn't explain.
Who is that?
What's the following thing wasn't right there?
I think what originally sparked his curiosity here is the lock on this locker. I believe the lock had moved.
On
the corner to see if anything moved it. And now it's time to go. Now, this place is known for its paranormal activity.
Man.
Happened before, and if you look over his left shoulder, at some point, something tapped him.
You see that?
And at this point, he said, "Enough is enough," and left.
Ooh.
You see that?
In this video, a restaurant worker who works the night shift experienced something that he couldn't explain.
Who is that?
I know on the phone you can take.
I think what originally sparked his curiosity
better on my
here
screen.
is the lock on this.
See the whole video.
This locker. I believe the lock.
I can see it
moved,
but I know where to look
now.
too.
He's looking around the corner to see if anything moved it.
Got some no caps in the building.
No cap for me.
And now it's time to go.
Now
this place is known for its paranormal activity. Things have happened before, and if you look over his left shoulder, at some point, something tapped him.
See that?
And at this point, he said, "Enough is enough," and left.
Bro, y'all can't see it. It goes.
Yep. Real quick.
I would have. Woo! Nah,
That
I'm
just
not
gave me
playing around with
shivers.
that. I would have broke my hand probably hitting the damn wall. No cap.
Because they would have written it all. Yeah, that's definitely no cap. That's definitely no cap, Shell. I'm with you on that. Kobe, I'm with you. No cap. That's a good one, man. That was a really good one.
Hell no.
That is freaky. Now, I'm trying to tell y'all, that's what goes, that's how I see them.
Okay.
I see them in that type of corporeal form. You know what I'm saying? It's quick. It's usually quick.
And they bleak out. They blink,
Right.
blink in and blink out. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't like. I
Yep.
don't like. I don't want to. Man, get the fuck out of it, man. Sorry, I
Except
mean
for
to cuss.
except for Trench
Yeah,
Coat Boy. That was
yeah,
crazy.
that's not cool.
Yeah.
I would have shot at. Man, I didn't fucking have a gun. I would have shot at a ghost.
That's not gonna do you no good. Say nope, no cap. Yeah.
I'm
No,
not. I'm not
no
you
cap.
scared. You need a spirit gun though. Wow. I don't know. My man, that's how it goes. I'm getting you up out of here, man. All right. So the next one,
Would
Adam.
you need is one of those Ghostbusters. What do they call the Ghostbuster things?
What do they call the Ghostbuster?
The proton beam.
Man, yeah, bro.
Yeah, the proton beam. They said they don't stick around and tell a story. Typically, no, they don't. No, they don't. They're usually on the go. Pop in, pop out.
Yeah, it's time for you to get about my career.
Yeah, that's freaky. All right,
Right.
Adam.
So the next one is called Adam.
All right, what we got?
I can't play it from here. All right, let's go.
Vocês viram esse vídeo? Porque se vocês não viram, a partir desse momento, só assistam se vocês tiverem realmente coragem, porque eu vou mostrar esse vídeo todo. E depois eu não quero ninguém falando, eu não vou conseguir mais dormir, eu não vou conseguir subir uma escada à noite. Eu avisei. Tá vendo aquela legenda ali? Tá escrito basicamente isso. Minha mãe morreu há 2 anos atrás. Aquela ali não é a minha mãe. Eu vou soltar esse vídeo todo, mas basicamente esse cara, ele mora sozinho nessa casa. E ele foi até a cozinha beber água às 3:30 da manhã. Quando ele estava retornando pro quarto, ele teve que subir essa escada.
Definitely no cap.
I don't know.
I would use my proton beam on that sucker.
I think what's going on is that his mom had passed, and that's his mom down there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm throwing some at that too.
Yeah, because
y'all think I'm joking around. If I saw a
Really?
ghost, I'm throwing some at it. I don't want. I'm not gonna like people go. I was frozen still, or no. I'm the Lord will kick us out. If we were in somewhere and there's a ghost, I throw the whole nightstand at that thing. Are you kidding me? Oh,
it gonna go right through it. I don't know too much talking.
Man, in your house, man, I'm throwing the whole bed at that thing. I guess Jay. What you say? I guess Jay time. Wait, what? Okay. Oh man! All right.
Not the French stepmom.
I'll pull a couple more. Next one's called Spirit Talking.
Spirits are talking. Spirits are talking.
Man, you gonna stand in the bottom of my stairs? Well, all right, you stay right there. I got some for you. Throwing a Bible at you.
The Bible might hit him.
You're gonna have to take all that power.
Or piss them off.
I mean, I don't care if you're mad as long as you go away. All right. So the next one is called Spirit Talking.
Okay.
Hold on. I'll follow it.
Yeah, you're very welcome, Spirits. Appreciate it.
What's the rerun? I don't know.
Oh yeah, I gotta move the following. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, you're very welcome, Spirits. Appreciate it.
Appreciate your work.
Go away.
Go away.
My name is John too.
Oh, so is mine. How about that, John?
Mary.
My little one. It's hard for me to hear you.
Get away, huh?
Are you from here?
Kind of. I'm here a lot, Spirit.
Nice.
That is my son.
Okay. Okay. So the mother's here. Ah. Shit.
You know that hurt.
That fucking hurt. Yeah. That hurts, Spirit.
Santa's bleeding.
Stone 1, Santa 0.
That's kind of cool.
Wow.
What y'all think? Cap or no cap?
I'm gonna say no cap.
No cap. Yeah.
Yeah. It's kind of sweet.
Here's my thing. I'm gonna keep it 100 with y'all. If I die, I don't want to be sitting around. I don't want to be around my. Maybe they're just come back to check it out. I guess. What if like the Astroworld is like those animes like Yu Yu Hakusho? You they kind of come and go.
That'd be
They're
kind of
in the
fun.
spirit world, and they kind of come back and check out some stuff and go back to the spirit world.
Yeah.
That'd be kind of cool, I guess.
Yeah.
I would never come back. Like, oh, is there an adventure to have? I'm going that way. I'm
What's
sorry.
to see? What's there to see? Nathan
I
White
mean,
said no cap. Seen several of these, and it seems legit unless he plans it out. Yeah, that's my first time seeing those. So
there's gotta be more
pretty
to
cool.
see, like in the universe, bro. Like if you can fly around, I'm assuming I'm going out and seeing. Did you see that image of that exploding star or whatever, or the star like on the flat? It looks like a brain and like a. It's interesting. I'm gonna put it on
Oh,
one of
okay.
these days.
Okay. Yeah, I'm about to see that.
Okay, this is called Shadow Man.
Shadow Man. Shadow dancing.
All right. Huh? What? Look like trash. Oh, where'd I go?
That was trash.
I don't know what
Who
that
posted that?
Man, it's okay. I don't know what that was.
Okay, we owe them another one. We owe them another one. 'Cause
Yeah,
that was bad. It sounds like cap. But Kobe, so what if? Okay, so as a spirit, what if you could be at a whole bunch of places at once, though? So you could be here and you could be everywhere else. You're omnipotent.
Yeah, that might be kind of. That might be different. That'd be kind of cool. Like,
Yeah.
I'm trying to be something different.
Say what?
I'm trying to be like I'm gonna be like a Viltrum man. I'm gonna be flying around.
Yeah, you probably could do that.
Looking at different stuff.
You probably could do that. Hopefully, you don't have to hold your breath.
That'd be terrible.
Yeah.
That'd be tough.
Did you see the last episode or the most recent episode?
I read the comic. I read the comic books, but I haven't watched it.
You haven't watched any of it? Oh my god, so good.
Not the new season yet.
It was the second bout with
Oh, I know what happens.
Yeah, I was just like, oh, I was watching it on the plane, right? And I'm like,
yeah.
Oh. And I downloaded it, whatever, so I could watch it when I download it. I was watching, I'm like, oh my god.
I should have watched it because the comic book they make that part makes more sense.
Oh, okay.
Like why he did what he did, but they say they say it's good in the show. It's not the same. I need to watch it.
Yeah. I never read the comic book, so I'm glad I didn't.
Yeah,
so I can see it play out. I did listen to comments explain though.
Yeah,
that's pretty cool.
All right, this is John McCain freaks out when something happens to General Petraeus in front of him. Okay. All right.
John McCain was talking to General Petraeus.
Oh god, he transformed.
We're gonna recess for.
We'll recess till a call of the chair.
Is when John McCain was talking
Look
to
at his
Jen.
face. Look at John McCain's reaction.
Wait, hold on. Yo. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to. This is so weird.
John McCain was talking to General Petraeus.
See how he just.
Dude, he looks like those things in like that. What's that movie, bro?
Enemy Mine.
I came here to chew bubble gum and kick ass and all of the bubble gum. That movie.
Signs.
Oh, it's like everything says like obey. It's like obey.
I don't remember.
Oh,
Who's in it? Yeah, Nathan, that's crazy, ain't it?
They Live. Have you never seen They Live?
No, I've never seen They Live.
You're gonna recess for.
You have like the glasses and you can see what they are.
I've heard about it, but I've never seen it. Now I don't know why they keep showing that extra shit. I don't care about that, but McCain's reaction, and then you saw the general face. He looked like a draconian, but like you said, it looked like one of the things from They Live. I guess because that came out in the 80s, I think, right? They Live.
Yeah, They Live.
And I think, man, again, we always talk about this. Hollywood is trying to tell you something. And they usually tell you like 30, 40 years before it starts really becoming part of normal conversation. You know what I'm saying?
Am I tripping? You see it more?
No, I'm gonna
Oh yeah, you can't really see it. Hold on.
Yeah, no, I can see it like that one down there. Similar. Not all the way. It looked like a combination of the draconians. The things on Signs. I don't know if you remember what they look like in the face. The draconians and that thing from They Live. It's crazy out here, man.
That's what I saw.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hmm.
Damn. And nobody is freaked out about that?
This is the aliens and what?
That's crazy. Like you could see that McCain was visibly startled.
Oh, I can kind of see the aliens and sign. Oh, hold on.
You looking at it now?
This image in here. It's fucking stupid. Hold on. We'll definitely watch today, I guess. Yeah, it's doing a lot. I want the image of the what? What? Yeah, I'm not gonna do all that, bro.
Did you see it? Wait, hold on.
Hold on. Does this work?
It kind of looks like the alien in Signs. You look at his face.
This right here?
Let's see. Hold on, I'm gonna go back to the studio here. Yes. So like if you I don't know, you probably can't zoom in on the face, but like if you look at the face close, and anybody you can just Google at home Signs alien, and then they have a couple where you can see their face. and it looks. Yeah, look at that. Something similar to that.
That's super interesting.
Yeah, dude. Nothing about that is cool.
So you're saying
Nothing.
that General Betrayus? Hold on, I'm gonna look at something else. I'm sorry. This is the last one we're doing, y'all. So I'm just like super curious. Like,
Okay. Hey, Nathan. All right, buddy. I'll catch you later, man. Appreciate you joining. Thank you so much. Wise words, brother. Wise words. Don't whistle in the woods, my guy. Have a good night.
so he fell like that, and like they just got him. Yeah. Hold on.
That's him, bro.
Hold on. I'm sorry. I should probably share this with. I'm gonna watch it. Hold on.
Hey, you want here? I could probably show a more clear image. Set this up. Do you see this face? That's what it kind of
Yeah.
looked like right there.
Okay. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? All right. Go back to the video.
Is there a way to do that? Oh yeah, that's cool. Okay.
Necessary to succeed rather than.
Hold on. Yeah, let's have it play full speed. Nah.
Set an arbitrary timeline, and the best way to.
My man, for sure. We got you, Nathan. Thank you. Shredded on the trees. Oh, J.
Oh, hold up, y'all. He looks
That's
different
it.
right there.
Is this a different video?
This is the original YouTube video.
Let me expand it on my end.
I don't know if I
God.
can make it any big. Can I make it bigger?
That's what she said. Or he said.
I don't think I can make it any larger. Yeah, I just want to just do that.
But look at that! Look at that! You can see it even better.
Oh no, I didn't mean to do that. My bad, y'all. All right. Oh wait, hold on.
Oh, he looks normal there.
Yeah.
Oh man, the fake out. Cap.
Yeah. Yeah. Cap. All right. Well, that is what it is, then, yo.
And that's it. Show's over. Kobe proved that one to be cap. But see, we don't just go with everything that we get.
It looked like it was real at first, and I realized it was the mic in his face. Like, oh.
Yeah. Somebody. Yeah, they're trying to put a bat on
that man's lying.
Yeah. I'm a little disappointed that you proved it to be cap, but you know what? That's a moral thing to do.
Yeah. Sorry, y'all. But anyways, I think next week we found our next topic.
The God particle.
The God particle. Might be the next topic. That's pretty crazy. Also, I think the real name, they said the name is actually Higgs boson.
Okay.
You know what that is, yeah, but we're gonna get into that.
Yeah, we're gonna find out.
Anyways, y'all take care of yourself. We got one viewer. Thank you for hanging in.
We got three. We got three now.
We got three viewers. Thanks for hanging in with us. We appreciate it. Anything you want to say, Rashad, before we sign out?
Yeah, man. So again, please remember to like, share, subscribe. Also, we're usually on every Sunday at 5 Central Standard Time. And we decided to do Monday because it was Easter last Sunday. So we'll be back next Sunday, full up, hang out with us for if you like the things that go bump in the night, alien conspiracies, lost history, ancient civilization, things like that, please feel free to join the Taylor Boyz on Men of Letters.
Yeah. And you know, eventually we'll get back on our horse. I was literally in a content creator live the other day, and he was like, "You're not dropping 3 to 5 videos a week. You're kind of not doing anything." And I'm like, "Oh, it's so tough." But we can definitely do it. Definitely on me more than Rashad. Rashad's always down. Just haven't really been hitting them up. So we'll get back on that.
Yeah, we'll do it.
I also understand he's a busy man, so we've been chilling on the content. But we'll get back to it.
We'll get back to it. We gotta find the time, utilize our time better. I'm terrible with time management, so if I'm at home, we gotta utilize that time to get our content out there.
We'll definitely talk about that. But anyways, y'all, I appreciate y'all. Take care of yourself. Hopefully we didn't talk your ears off too much tonight. A lot of talking. You know, don't whistle in the woods.
Don't do it.
Don't whistle at night.
Don't do it.
And, you know, honor your ancestors.
You know it. With that, we out of here.
We are out.
Peace.
Here. Let me get this song.
I got it straight. There we go.
Peace.
Trying to end it.
Red giants.
People who came from the sky.
Yeah.